how are you? I hope that you are all fine today. This is Miss Isra Saad from Science Team at New Generation Language School. By the end of this video, students will be able to determine the concept of mass, determine the concept of weight, determine the factors affecting weight, and finally calculate the weight. So, do you know, my friend, mass and weight are two terms are often here in your daily life. So the confusion between mass and weight is considered one of the most common mistakes in our daily life. So what is the difference between mass and weight? First, we will start with mass. So could you tell me what is the meaning of mass? Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, yes, you're amazing, Ashrakat. Clap your hands for Ashrakat. Yeah, my friend Ashrakat said, mass, it's the amount of matter in an object. Excellent, Ashrakat. It's the amount of matter in an object, or it's the amount of matter that the object contains. Okay, so mass is the amount of matter in an object, as Ashrakat said, or it's the amount of matter that the object contains. Excellent, you're amazing. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about the properties of mass. So the properties of mass are: number one, all matter have mass, whatever their states, solids, liquids, or gases. Number two, the mass depends on the amount of matter, so the mass of an object increases when the amount of matter in it increases. Again, the mass depends on the amount of matter, so the mass of an object increases when the amount of matter in it increases. And finally, number three, the mass doesn't change from place to another. Could you improve that for us, Miss Isra, please? Yeah, listen to me. The mass of any object is a fixed or constant value, and it doesn't change by changing the place of matter anyway. Okay, the properties of masses again: number one, the matter have mass whatever their states. Number two, the mass increases when the amount of matter in it increases. And finally, the mass doesn't change from place to another. And now we're gonna talk about the measuring units of mass. Mass is measured in gram or kilogram. Gram or kilogram. And do you know that, my friend, mass is measured by different types of scales? So now we're gonna talk about the types of scales. We have two types of scales. Number one, two arms scales. Again, two arms scales, such as number one, repeat after me, balance scale. Balance scale. Number two, as you see in this picture, sensitive scale. Sensitive scale, or sensitive to arms scale. Sensitive to arms scale. And the type number two is one arm scales. One arm scales, such as one arm digital scale. One arm digital scale. And number two, one arm scale with a pointer. One arm scale with a pointer. Amazing. And now it's your turn. We have two questions. Number one, mention the types of scales, and number two, what is the meaning of mass? And you have, okay, you will have 10 seconds. Okay, go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Super, Ashrakat. Clap your hands for Ashrakat and Mariam. You're amazing. Super. Second, Do you know, my friends, that the children fall down when they jump up on the Earth's surface, but the astronaut doesn't fall down when he jumps from a high position in space? Why? Give reason. The reason of the objects fall downwards the Earth's surface is a type of force called weight. Called weight. Repeat after me. Weight. Weight. So now, what is the meaning of weight? Weight. It's the force by which a body is attracted to the earth. Again, it's a force by which the body is attracted to the earth. Amazing. And you know, my friend, the weight of any object can be measured by the spring scale. Repeat after me. Spring scale. Spring scale. As you see in this picture, this is a spring scale. Spring scale. And weight is measured in a unit called Newton. Newton. Okay. And now, Ali, we're gonna talk about the factors affecting weight. The weight of any object is affected by three factors, which are: number one, the object's masses. Okay? You can calculate the weight of an object on the Earth's surface according to the following rule. Object's weight on the Earth's surface equal its mass times 10. Again, object's weight on the Earth's surface equal its mass times 10. Times 10. Okay? And for example, an object, its mass equal 6 kilogram, calculate its weight. So easy. So easy. The weight equal mass times 10, so the weight equals 6 times 10 equals 60 Newton. So easy. Okay, and number two, the distance between the object and the center of the planet. Okay. And number three, the planet where the object exists. Do you know, my friends, that we can calculate the weight of an object on the moon's surface according to the following rule? Object's weight on the moon equal its weight on the earth times 1/6. Again, object's weight on the moon equal its weight on the earth's surface times 1/6. Amazing. For example, its mass on the earth equal 6 kilogram. Calculate the mass on the moon, the weight on the earth, and finally the weight on the moon. It's so easy. First, the mass on the moon equal the mass on the earth equal 6 kilogram. Number two, the weight on the earth equal mass times 10 equal 6 times 10 equal 60 Newton. And finally, the weight on the moon equal the weight on the earth over 6 equal 60/6 equal 10 Newton. So it's very easy. And now it's your turn. The mass of amount of milk equal 300 gram. Calculate its weight. But don't forget that the mass of amount of milk equal 300 gram. 300 gram, not kilogram. Okay? Calculate the weight. And bring a white paper and blue pen, and you have 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Super, Rahaf. Excellent. Clap your hands for Rahaf. You're amazing, Rahaf. Excellent. And I think that's enough for today. And thank you so much. See you later. Goodbye.